Hey guys, I'm Jennifer Danielle and welcome to my channel. It's been a while since we sat here and had a conversation and I told you guys what was going on for this channel and with me. So I figured we would have a little chat today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not, and stay tuned because I have a lot to tell you guys. Alright, so first things first, I have to thank you guys. Thank you from the absolute bottom of my heart. I have been officially vlogging and doing cruises for a year now. Y'all, it's my 1 year solo cruise anniversary. So you know we gotta get into how we're gonna celebrate it. And you know I gotta celebrate it with a cruise, right? So it just so happens that it's Thanksgiving again and Carnival has rolled out their brand spanking new ship, the Carnival Celebration. So since it is my 1 year anniversary and it's a brand new ship, guess what? You guys are gonna get to see the ship first with me. So now that I have been doing this for a little while and I'm a little bit more used to vlogging while I'm on the ship, I want to make it a point to share information as quickly as possible because I know that you guys are dying to see what's on this ship and everything. So right now, as of today when I'm filming this, today is Monday, November, I don't know what the date is, but it's Monday. It's 2 weeks before the trip. And so the ship has actually left the shipyard in Finland and has headed to London where it's picked up its first group of travelers, and it's gonna come here to Miami in 2 weeks. So the ship is on its way. And let me tell you guys, with this being my first inaugural and being my 1 year anniversary, I am so excited and so ecstatic about getting this opportunity to experience this ship first and getting to share it with you guys. One thing that's been really exciting for me with this cruise versus others is I knew that this was coming since I'll say I booked my room in April, but I guess I've known about the ship coming for about a year, and I have been like keeping up with the updates and watching everything that they've been doing as they've been building it and talking about what's going to be special on it. And let me tell y'all, this ship is everything. So it's very similar to the Mardi Gras, which I love because you guys have been on some cruises with me and you know I'm a bit of a ship snob. I started with the Mardi Gras, I started with like the best of the best, and so I have become quite the snob. And so being on a brand new ship that's only been on one sailing prior to me getting on, it's definitely an experience and a treat, and I'm so grateful for it, and I'm super excited about sharing it with you guys and experiencing it. So kind of going into the cruise and all of that that's coming up, let's go into some other updates as to what you're going to see on this channel because of course I'm excited to share this footage with you, but we are going to be shifting formats a little bit. So one of the things that I wanted to make it a point to do is I am really learning about myself and learning about the type of vlogger I am. Being that, you know, it's been a year and I'm a lot more comfortable, I understand like I am not your traditional like party vlogger. I'm not like the person that is, you know, news related either, but I am somewhere in between. And I understand that for cruising, it is such a big opportunity for personal growth. That's what I use my experience for and what it's always been about for me. It was an opportunity for me to grow in confidence, for me to get away from my immediate problems and see the world differently. And that is the message that I want to make sure I share with you all, and that's what I want my content to do going forward. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, actually if you don't follow me on Instagram, why aren't you following me on Instagram? You can follow me at BG and Danielle, but getting back into it, if you follow me on Instagram I share a lot more tips for solo travelers, and I talk about, you know, what to do to book your first cruise and what the experience is going to be like and all of that. And that is what I want this channel to be more of. I feel like it's been so great to share these trips with you guys and share vlogs with you, which I will always do as long as I'm cruising and vlogging. I will be walking through and just, you know, giving you guys my experience word for word. But I want to be sure to do a better job of sharing with you all the growth, the mindset, and some of the things that I'm actually doing that don't make it to camera. So one of the things I always do on cruises is I make it a point to journal. So I like to like write down how I'm feeling and really write down like what I want to accomplish through this trip. And those are the type of things that I want to share with you guys, because this is so much bigger than just having a good time and partying. And it's much bigger than just eating, which those are all great things. Don't get me wrong. Like, I do not fault anybody who just, vacations and has a good time, because we deal a lot in this world, and we deserve that moment to enjoy and just be. But for me, it's so much of like a self-healing, and it's so much of an opportunity for me to do some inner work when I'm cruising. And I want to share that experience with you guys and share tips for that, because I know just from the feedback I get from you all, and mostly DMs them on Instagram, a lot of us, especially as women, we're going through things, we're hurting, and we need ways to better ourselves, and we need ways to improve our situation. Okay, so that leads into the first official announcement. Well, I guess it's kind of second, because I talked about the celebration and the fact that I'm going. If y'all didn't know, I'm going on the Carnival celebration. That's announcement 1. Announcement 2 is I will be rolling out the Jen Danielle Experience podcast. And so some of the episodes that you're going to see on this channel are going to be podcast format. So it's going to be audio. You won't see me like you do here on camera. That's really going to be the only big difference. A lot of times it will be footage from old cruises that you'll be seeing while I'm talking. But I wanted to start that format so that I could really share tips and really share some of the mindset and insight I've gained from cruising. And so I know right now I have the first 4 episodes recorded, and so I am holding myself accountable, and you guys hold me accountable. I am going to stay ahead of these episodes and keep them coming and flowing frequently, so that we don't run into a situation where I disappear for a month and a half going for it and you guys aren't getting any information. And so I'm really excited about the podcast, and I've learned that I love that format, because getting on video and camera for me is still a bit of a struggle. You guys know, like, I'm super introverted. I'm a little bit, I feel like I'm a little awkward on camera, to be honest, unless I'm vlogging, which probably I don't feel awkward on camera when I'm vlogging, because I know I'm gonna have a drink. But it's just, it just takes a whole thing of like getting ready, setting up lights and all of that to be on camera. So now that I can do podcast episodes, I can share with you guys the information I want to share with you quickly and roll it out. And you can listen to it when you're on the go. So it's going to be great, because we're going to talk about some other things. So the tagline for it is we're going to be talking about personal growth, monetizing, and planning for solo travel. And so I am very excited about that monetizing piece, because I want to share with you guys some of the ways that I actually make money from traveling. So for those of you who don't know, I left my job at the beginning of this year, and I really haven't said a lot about it, because I never really intended to, I guess, like, never go back to work. I knew that I needed some time away from corporate. I needed some time away from, just that whole monotony of, the working and getting up every day, especially since I had such a horrible experience with my last job. But I always planned to go back, and I planned for it to be like such a transition to where, it would be seamless. And so I didn't expect to really be out of work this long. But the reason why I've been able to do that is because the vlogs and the traveling has actually created multiple streams of income for me. And it's not what I was making on my job. I will definitely tell you that. Like, I would never lie to you guys about how much money is possible and how much I make through this. But I will tell you, there have been some amazing things that have been going on in the background. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys my experience of building this travel brand, and how I've been able to actually get paid from it, and how it pays for the trips now. So you guys can look forward to that. That's what I'm super passionate about sharing, is marketing tactics and basically ways to be able to take care of yourself regardless of what's going on in the world. So I'm really excited about adding that piece to the podcast and like venturing it in with solo travel. So it's just, it's definitely the most exciting thing on the list for me. The next update is a bit of a sad update, but there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. For my group cruise, if you guys remember, I was talking about it. I had a little video for it and everything that I was so proud of. But I've actually had to postpone my group cruise that was on Virgin Voyages in May. There were multiple things that were going on in the background, but the biggest thing is, for me, I am very serious about things that are attached to my name and how my business is run and operated. I take you guys, safety and experience on a group cruise very seriously. And one of the things that I've learned the hard way with this group cruise is no one is going to work as hard for your business or respect your business as much as you do. That's the best way I can put it without going into a lot of detail. I will say now, the great thing that has come from it is that I have decided to do something I said I would never do. I know, I was like, I will never do this, but I have become a full travel agent. And I'm still working through the specifics of how that's going to start and when I'm going to open it up. But you guys will be able to book cruises directly with me, and I'll be able to provide tips for you and, give you insight as to what specials are going on and things like that. And so for the past 2 months, I've been in the background, just taking all of the tests and getting certified on all the cruise lines. And I'm still in the process of doing that, which is why I don't want to open booking yet. But I can go ahead and start quoting you guys if you wanted to. But I'm really excited about working with you guys one-on-one doing that. And picking up a group cruise again in the future, because now I will personally be overbooking and doing everything because I'm fully certified and fully overtrained at this point. So I'm really excited about expanding my business that way, and excited about working with a lot of you guys one-on-one. So there did end up being a light at the end of the tunnel, even though my group cruise got canceled. So alright guys, so I think that's it for updates. Those are the biggest ones. So I am very excited about what's to come with this channel, and thank you again for your support over the last year. I'm excited about where we're going. I'm excited about the opportunities to work with you guys one-on-one and the things that we have planned and going forward. I will see you guys back on the channel in 2 weeks, where I'm talking about and sharing the first looks from the Carnival celebration. Thank you guys again, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.